Hello everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel over the last month. We are now at 2,405 subscribers. Thank you to each and every single one of you. There's a shed load of people that still aren't subscribed, so if you're enjoying the content, please do like, share and subscribe. And also at any point, put your comments in the comments section below. Today's video is the first of two. Now that the summer transfer window closed last night, this video we're going to be talking about the West Ham sales, and tomorrow's video we're going to be talking about the West Ham buyers. So guys, as always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending, as I always say, on to the charity Iron supporting food banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're supporting 39 separate food banks at the time of this recording, last I heard of it, to help people that are less fortunate than you and I to put food on their tables in these very difficult years we've been seeing since the end of the last decade and the start of this. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and if you want to buy yourself a nice polo, go crack that on as well, and you'll be helping those the less fortunate than you and I. So yeah, let's talk about the West Ham sales. Now, the interesting thing on this is, obviously, as we know, we'd sold Declan Rice for £105 million all in, almost at the start of the window. It took us a little while to get that done. We also sold Gianluca Scamacca for just under £30 million. We sold Vlasic for around £11 million. Masuaku was sold for around about £105 million. Lanzini was released. His annual salary of his wages was £3.6 million plus whatever bonuses he was given. So there's that saving on top of it as well, so you can pretty much add that as a sale, because basically what will happen is at the start of every season, or towards the end of the season, they go, right, these are the salaries, this is how much we've got to spend from the TV deals, etc, which I'll talk about in a minute, either this video or tomorrow. And also, for that matter, this is the budget that so therefore this is what we feel we need to be selling. Need to be selling in order to start bringing players in. And also, as we know, Flynn Downs left to join Southampton on loan, so that is probably for the season, probably about £500,000 loan fees. It normally works out around that. And of course, Mipo Odebeku being released on a free and ended up joining Maritimo as well. So yeah, we've sold one key player. We sold a couple of players that didn't really get that much of a look in for whatever reason, and also we've loaned a player out for basically the same reason, and obviously released one because it was the right time to do so. Well, actually technically both, you could say, with Odebeku releasing them, both of those guys, because it's the right time to do so. So I get everybody's frustrations with the transfer window. We were selling players before we were really bringing anybody in. As I say, tomorrow we will talk about the players that are coming in, and also we'll go into a bit more detail about the budget which we're talking about. But basically, just to sum it all up, I said before player sales we had around about 160 million quid to play with, and that's it for everything. That's for employee wages, summer transfer window, agent fees, etc. So it looks like West Ham have sold around about £151.5 million worth of players. So taking that into consideration, you could argue that we would have had around about £300 million to go into the summer transfer window, give or take, excluding West Ham employee wages. So it's around about that, 280 to 300 million. So guys, I think from a selling point of view, we've done some fantastic business. I know everyone was worried when we sold Declan Rice. We're thinking, oh Christ, here we go, we're a selling club again. Obviously there's stuff with Paquetá as well, for that matter. Cornet being rumoured to be one of the players that the club wants to get rid of, as with with Danny Ings as well, Pablo Fornals. All three of those guys were on the bench against Luton yesterday. But I think overall I think West Ham have done well with the sales, and that we've sold wisely. And I think, to be fair, I think we've spent wisely as well. But guys, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what you're thinking on these sales. Do you agree? I mean, as I say, it's give or take a few million quid, because the majority of the information that's being pumped around, for some random reason, I don't understand why people are putting it in euros. I really don't understand it. Even Transfer Market, the UK Transfer Market website is in euros. It's ridiculous. Everyone's going in euros for something because it makes it easier. But so it looks like it was about 162, 163 million euros that Transfer Market has said that we made sales on. So it works out to be around about 151, 152, something like that. But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this. As I say, for tomorrow, we'll be talking about the players that we've bought in. I'm putting this content up because I'm not 100% sure that we're going to have the recap for Luton. Watch this space. If we do, it's going to be fantastic. It's very difficult to get people in, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, as I say, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on West Ham's summer sales, and in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. All the best. Take care.